Hello everyone, welcome to Books Amaze. My name is Apni and recently I've been reading a lot of very good books which are all from new authors. So these books were either some of the books that were sent to me as part of review, or these were maybe some of the books that I picked up on my own thinking that they would be okayish sort of books, but they actually turned out to be very good. So I thought that I need to talk about all of such books in a separate individual review video, because I think that all of these books deserves to be talked about, as there are already so many good books in this world. So these types of books or these authors might go unnoticed. Hence I'm starting this new series on my channel which is called Authors on the Rise, in which I'll be including all such books that are all by new authors, that are all by first timers, which I felt were very good and which I think that you all should give it a read. And needless to say that I value my as well as all of your time a lot. Hence I'll be mentioning only those books in this series which I think are very well written, which I think might interest the reader in you, and which I think that are worth your time. So you can be assured of that. I'll not be mentioning all books in this video which I'll be getting as a part of review or which I'll be reading on my own. So let's start with today's book, which is called The Silken Destiny, which is written by Mahmood R. Sharif, which is a book that I recently read on my Kindle. This book actually surprised me a lot and I really like this book. So let me talk about this book now. About the plot of this book, this is actually set up in a fictional town which is called Bishop's Court, which we don't know that it's in which country. It's never mentioned in the book that which is the place in which this whole story is set up. But we know that it's not India because all the characters are all English characters. So this is set up in a town called Bishop's Court, and the story is about a family whose name is Williamson's family, who are actually billionaires, and they have their only son whose name is Jordan Williamson, who is a spoiled brat basically. He doesn't value his friends, he doesn't value his girlfriend, he doesn't value his parents, he doesn't value his house help, and he just shouts on everybody. He's very unkind to people because he knows that he's the only heir or heir, whatever you say. He's the only heir to the fortune of Williamson's family. So he just knows it all, and he is involved in all sorts of bad habits, be it gambling, be it drinking, be it cheating on their partner, whatever you can think of, he has done it all. But then there comes a twist in the story where Jordan Williamson finds himself in a very unexpected situation, and I'm not going to tell you what the situation is, but it's a very surprising element in this book which makes him retrospect on his behavior, which sort of awakens him from within, and he goes through a whole lot of transformation. But that whole situation is very unpleasant but yet very interestingly written as well. Talking about the characters, all the characters are very relatable here, especially the character of Jordan Williamson. Although he is a billionaire and you might not have encountered a billionaire yourself, but you might have definitely encountered some spoiled brats in your life. And Jordan Williamson's character reminded me of all such spoiled brats that I met in my life. And I love the writing style of this book. The book is very short, it's 167 pages long, and there are 18 chapters, very short chapters in this book. And the book is very fast paced, so it just keeps you on the hook. And what I talked about, that twist in the story, that is very unexpected, and when the twist comes, you actually become more invested in knowing what will happen next. You know guys, when it comes to books written by Indian authors, there are these two groups in which these books can be divided. One is this book where the authors are like Chetan Bhagat, Durjoy Datta, Savi Sharma, Ravinder Singh, etc. And then comes this another group of authors such as Vivek Shanbhag, Kiran Desai, Anita Desai, etc. I'm not against any such group. I have actually read many books from this group and I have liked many of them as well. But as I grew as a reader, I started liking and I started gravitating more towards this particular group. This book, The Silken Destiny, is not a perfect book. It still has lots of scope for improvement, but it belongs more to this group than this group. And if you're someone who wants to stay away from books from this group, you should definitely give this book a try. Although there's no Indianness in this book, but still it's a very beautifully written book. And even though there are a lot of love-making scenes in this book, they are all written in a very classy manner. There are no cliched scenes, there are no cheap tactics used in this book, which you will encounter in many Indian books. And if you have read such books, you'll know what I mean. So you should read this book if you like to read fictional stories, if you like to read short, fast-paced stories. You should read this book if you like to read stories where a character is going through a whole lot of transition. You should read this book if you like to read books which gives you a subtle message. You should read this book if you like to read books that make people aware of what could be the harmful effects of being too much materialistic in their life. So overall, I'd give this book a very big thumbs up and you should definitely check it out. I'd also like to mention that my fellow booktuber Sonali, who has a channel Melodramatic Bookworm, has also written a book, her third book actually, which is called Nonit. Nonit means a group of 9 things, and this book has 9 short stories. She has been very kind enough to send me one story from this book which I read and I absolutely loved it. It was a very short story, but it was very beautifully done. I loved that and I can't wait to read the whole book. The book is going to be published on 15th of June and I'm soon gonna post a whole review video of that book, so you can watch out for that. But make sure that you follow her channel, The Melodramatic Bookworm, and follow her also on Instagram to know more about this book. Oh, and I almost forgot that I have to give this notification shout out for today. So the notification shout out for today goes to Nayan Deshmukh, and this shout out is from my Instagram page where he sent me this lovely message, and so many people have been sending me messages on Instagram. So guys, I urge you to follow me on Instagram as well, because I post lots of bookish pictures, mini reviews and lots of videos on my IGTV also. So please make sure that you follow me on Instagram as well, and I'll see you soon in another video. Till then, take care of yourself and keep reading. Bye.